Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Brock. Welcome you back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video, and today, or tonight, I guess, about 10 minutes ago, they announced this new mini-box coming out called Resonance of Contrast, and basically, you thought Red Eyes was going to fall out of the meta, even though Decade has said it's going to go pretty much to Tier 1 again after all the nerfs. Well, they introduced some insane Red Eye support and just Dragon support in general. Phalanx Pike is an awesome card, I gotta say. And the other thing I wanted to mention is the fact that they also mentioned in the news that they are going to be limiting Golden Bamboo Sword. Not the Cursed Bamboo Sword, but just the Golden Bamboo Sword for now. So that implementation should be coming soon, probably with the skill changes and the forced update on the 24th, I believe. This box comes out on the 25th, by the way. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is basically check out Red Eyes Slash Dragon. So, it's a fusion monster, as you can tell. What synergizes well with this is Guardian of Felground, because it's literally Red Eyes B Dragon and one warrior-type monster, which Guardian of Felground is a warrior-type monster. It says, when a Red Eyes monster declares an attack, you can target one warrior monster in your graveyard, equip it to this card. As an equipped spell, with this effect, the equipped monster gains 200 attack. When a card or effect is activated that targets a card you control, quick effect, you can send one equipped card you control to the graveyard, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon as many monsters from your graveyard as possible that were equipped to this card. So, pretty crazy, dude. This does need to use polymerization, but you can't. When using Red Eyes Insight, it says to get the fusion card, you can send a card we don't have to the graveyard to get more materials for this card to equip. You can basically use warriors from the deck as material which benefit from being in the graveyard, or can be easier special summoned there, like Buster Blader the Destruction Swordmaster. It is also helpful for getting equip cards on your creatures for this card to send to the graveyard. So, Buster Blader the Destruction Swordmaster is, I believe it's a Buster Blader, and you have to fuse Buster Blader and a Dragon-type monster or something like that. Or no, the Buster Blader the Destruction Swordmaster is the effect monster. Sorry about that. Yeah, so his effect is, if a monster your opponent controls is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can target one of those destroyed monsters equipped to this card. Once per turn, you can send one monster card you control that is equipped to this card to the graveyard, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Okay, so we're seeing some synergy. A good fusion material to use is Amazon Swordswoman, since your opponent will take any battle damage inflicted when it battles. So, that's a thing to keep in mind, I guess. And maybe more burn decks will appear with the Red Eyes Slash Dragon. Yeah, so that seems like a pretty crazy card, honestly. That's insane. That this box is coming so soon. So then another card that we have that's coming is called Bujin Yamato, which is a Beast Warrior type monster. And its effect is, once per turn during your end phase, you can add one Bujin monster from your deck to your hand, then send one card from your hand to the graveyard. You can only control one Bujin Yamato. Alright, so, yeah. I mean, I think we are getting more, like, of the Bujin cards, so that should be interesting once we get them, but yeah, Red Eye Slash Dragon, Guardian Felground combo. Made sense. Lila's Lightsworn, okay. So it seems like Bujins are providing support for Lightsworns, I guess. The Wicked Worm Beast, nice. Sacred Crane, I remember that card back in the day. Still, oh, Luster Dragon, don't look over that. Don't overlook that, you know? The one thing I'm still disappointed is, no Big Tusk Mammoth, but whatever, man. So, the other card, the other UR is called Snipe Hunter. which seems pretty cool, honestly. So, you can discard one card. I remember seeing this card. Yeah, the Legendary Collection Joey Wheeler. Holy crap. Yeah, I remember seeing this in a pack opening that someone did a while ago. You can discard one card, then target one card on the field, roll a 6-sided die, and destroy that target, unless you roll a 1 or a 6. So you cannot synergize this well with that 6. Oh well. Let's see. Such as Mizuki. Oh, okay. Destiny here, Militia. Malicious. Necro Shade. So you can use this basically to get Necro Shade into the graveyard. But it helps reduce the risk of losing important cards by rolling a 1 or a 6. Okay, that makes sense. Use this card with Crystal Beasts to discard them to the graveyard in order to easily summon Rainbow Dragon, but we don't have that yet. Thunder Dragon can be used to produce more ammo for Snipe Hunter. However, you can only discard Thunder Dragon as a cost to activate its own effect. Not as a cost for Snipe Hunter, or else Thunder Dragon's effect will not activate. You cannot share costs. Oh, another ammo would be Volcanic Shell, so you can discard the Volcanic Shell as a cost and pay 500 life points to get another Volcanic Shell into your hand, allowing you to destroy up to 3 cards. You can use Dice Reroll, but I don't think anyone's going to be really using that. You can use this card to destroy Yubel, to special summon Yubel, Terror Incarnate. So I think we're getting Yubel pretty soon. I mean, the synergy is here, man. The synergy is here. And that's pretty crazy, honestly. So, let's check out Phalanx Pike. This seems like a good card, honestly. I remember, if you were here back in the Elegant Mai days, she actually used this in her deck. That deck was insane to farm her. Was pretty insane, I gotta admit. Like, that was a crazy event. So you can use this card on Proto Cyber Dragon. Win 3 copies of each Cyber Dragon's Y, Dry, or Core, and the original Cyber Dragon are in your graveyard for best results. This will produce a 10,800 point attack boost, bringing Proto Cyber Dragon's attack at 11,900. My gosh, dude. Similarly, equipping a Harpy Lady, Harpy Channeler, Harpy's Dancer, Harpy Harpist, or Harpy's Queen with 14 other Harpy Ladies in the graveyard will increase the attack of the equipped Harpy Lady by 12,600 points. Holy crap, man. That would make Harpy Queen have a total attack of 14,500. This is the highest attack power you can get with this card's effect, without additional duplicates of monsters with the same name as the equipped monster in your opponent's graveyard. Holy heck, man. So, that's going to be pretty insane. This card also works well with Skull Servants, but the boost doesn't work with King of the Skull Servants, as his name on the field isn't Skull Servant, even though it is part of his name. So you got to keep that in mind. It only works for Skull Servant. But that's going to be with the white cards, like the White Mare, White Prince, White Princess. Those cards on the field are known as Skull Servant, so that's the only thing that you'd really get a boost out of it. So that's not really going to work that well, because we don't have the white cards. So the main thing you want to look after is the Harpies, the Harpy cards, and also, I guess, Cyber Dragons as well. That's pretty crazy, man. So we got a card that I'm not sure I've seen before. It's called Defense. I think it's called Defense Card? No, Defense Draw. Wow. Defense Card. Sick. Theme. Okay. So, this is a trap card. Not a continuous, not a whatever. During your opponent's turn, at damage calculation, make the battle damage you take from this battle 0. And if you do, draw 1 card. What? That's kind of crazy, but I mean, if they use like things like anti-magic arrows, obviously you can't activate it. But you can. This is like similar to impenetrable attack. You can only activate that Not at damage calculation, but during the battle phase. But, so, it still gets just, like, cucked, I guess, by anti-magic arrows, but there's still some, I think some pretty good use with it. But, I don't know. That's interesting. Like, you could use this, with monsters that get effects when destroyed, such as, like, Card Trooper or Blizzed Defender of the Ice Barrier, but I don't think you'd really want to use it with that. The most I've seen, like, Impenetrable Attack for is the first effect, to not be destroyed by battle, which pretty much Forbidden Dress does that, but yeah, this is definitely, I can see some use with it, honestly, but I don't think that it's really going to be seen in PvP at all. So we got Paladin of the Cursed Dragon. So let's check this out. So this will definitely be good whenever, since we got like that new Cursed Dragon guy. We're getting more Cursed Dragons, so this is pretty crazy. This is a 1900 zombie. Wow. Once per turn, you can target one level 4 or lower zombie-type monster in your opponent's graveyard that was destroyed by battle. Special summon that target to your side of the field. Okay, so it has that effect, similar to, I guess, like Skelosaurus, but it has to be a zombie-type monster in your opponent's graveyard. So this works very well with Zombie World, I guess. I would assume that, yeah, this card works with Zombie World. By destroying any monster by battle with any monster, you will be able to special summon it to your side of the field. Okay, cool. Don't forget that this card's effect can be used to bring back monsters that were destroyed by battle in a turn other than the turn you are activating this card's effect. Particularly useful to gain another attacker before the battle phase, or to tribute summon another monster. Okay, so you don't have to use it straight away, but it's still, like, I guess it's an ignition effect. Like, you can target a monster that was destroyed by battle whenever you want, pretty much. Like, whenever you feel the need to. That's interesting, honestly. Like, that's pretty cool. I don't think most people are going to realize that, but that's pretty cool, honestly. So it's definitely different than Skelosaurus. I would say that it's kind of better in a way, since we got Zombie World now, but hey, who knows. So we got Skill Successor. Wow. Looks like the Swamp Battle Guard and Lava, whatever. Swamp Battle Guard for sure. That definitely looks like him. So, target one face-up monster you control. It gains 400 attack until the end of this turn. During your turn, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one face-up monster you control. That target gains 800 attack until the end of the turn. So this card kind of has like two uses, I guess. Obviously it's an effect, just an effect trap. Can be useful in a Lightsworn deck. That's what it says here. And let's see if we have this card. I don't think we do. Lavalchal Chain? No, that's XYZ monster. So we don't have that. So it kind of seems like this is more useful in this. I guess like this card could be useful like when discarding is a method of cost, such as Lightning Vortex, but we don't have that. So like you can just, if you want to use this card as a cost to just send it to the graveyard, you can also use its second effect. So, like, if you want to use Divine Wrath, Ultimate Providence, whatever, like, what have you, like, Tribute to the Doomed, anything like that. Like, you don't have to use the first effect to like, use the second effect, if that makes sense. Hopefully that does. You can use both, or you can just use the second one, or the first. I don't know. Like, I don't know why you just use the first. So, the next one is called Void Trap Hole. Let's check that out. Oh, okay, so this looks pretty cool. When your opponent special summons a monster with 2,000 or more attack, negate the effects of one of those monsters with 2,000 or more attack. And if you do, destroy it. Okay. So, like, why didn't we get this whenever Cyber Angel Eaton, or no, Cyber Angel Dakini was a problem? Whatever. Obviously, this card can be searched by Cat of Ill Omen. Yeah, I don't really... I guess, like... I don't know, like, I don't really see any major cards that this goes against, I guess. I don't really know how to word that, but the only, like, the first thing I thought of was Cyber Angel Dakini, but obviously, like, that's kind of a dead card now. Or not dead, but with the Golden Bamboo nerf, it's kind of dead now. So we got Dawn Knight. Dawn Knight. So let's check this out. If this card is sent from the field, wow, this kind of looks cool. Platinum Rare. Wow, never heard of that rarity, honestly. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can send one light monster from your deck to the graveyard. If this card is sent from your deck to the graveyard, target one light monster in your graveyard, place that target on the top of your deck. You can only use one Dawn Knight effect per turn, and only once that turn. So this guy kind of has the same, or like similar effect to Dust Knight, which was like more around Earth monsters, but I still didn't see people use it. But the first like synergy I'm thinking of is the new BLS card trader card, which I didn't get to make a video on, but oh well, man. It kind of sucks because I can't make videos while I'm at school, so I'm really limited in that aspect. So, let's see, like, so you can use Foolish Burial, which we don't have, but it can achieve the same effect as Feather of the Phoenix, but without the cost of discarding a card. Cool. This card's second effect can target itself, so like it can target another Dawn Knight, which can be both beneficial and detrimental depending on the situation. You should consider this when building your deck. Okay, so this card is heavily beneficial to Lightsworn decks, as it can send Wolf Lightsworn Beast or Felis Lightsworn Archer to the graveyard. It can also return a milled Judgment Dragon or Light Ray Daedalus to the top of the deck. Light Ray Daedalus, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, that was... That's a new card trader card, I'm pretty sure. I saw this in the data mine. Light Ray Daedalus is coming soon, I'm pretty sure. So, this card is going to have some pretty, like, better synergy than Dust Knight, but is it going to be viable? Not sure yet. I guess the first thing I was thinking of BLS, but it actually seems to work better with Lightsworns. Then we got Paladin of the Dark Dragon. Holy crap, dude, I love that card. I love the, like, Paladin of White Dragon, and this card is so much, like, the art of this card, oh my gosh, if I got a prismatic of this, life would be over. I'm buying out this box, dude. You can ritual summon this card with Dark Dragon Ritual. At the start of the damage step, obviously this has the same effect of Paladin of White Dragon, but basically, at the start of the damage step, if this card attacks a defense position monster, destroy that monster. You can tribute this card, special summon one Red Eyes monster from your hand or deck, except Red Eyes Black Chick. You can only use this effect of Paladin of Dark Dragon once per turn. So this is obviously more Red Eyes support. This use this card's effect to special summon Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Then you can use its effect to special summon this card from the graveyard, which we don't have Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, because that would be completely insane. So, I'm not really seeing much use with this, although it can be searched by Evening Twilight Night, which, considering that we got like that new Buster Blader support, that seems like or Blackluster Soldier, I guess. It seems like that could hint that we're having some useful cards coming pretty soon, whether it's in an event or something like that. So we got Sacred Crane, which is if this card is special summoned, draw one card. Okay. Vampire's Curse. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can pay 500 life points, special summon it during the standby phase of the next turn. When you do, it gains 500 attack. So pay 500, gain 500. If the equipped monster battles an opponent's monster while that monster is on the field, its effect is negated during the battle phase only. Flamvell Pound? Not Pound, okay. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can add one monster with 200 defense from your deck to the hand. Okay. Daybreaker. When this card is special summoned, you can special summon one Daybreaker from your hand. So I guess you could use that with like Familiar Knight if you really wanted to. That's the only thing I can think of off the top of my head. Photon Lead. Special summon one level 4 or lower light monster from your hand in face-up attack position. Trial and Tribulation. 3 different effects. Okay. So, during the end phase of the turn, this card was activated. Apply this effect depending on the turn, depending on the number of monsters you attributed from the field and from your hand this turn, except tokens. Bujin Regalia, the Sword. Target one of these effects, or activate one of these effects. Target one Bujin monster in your graveyard, add that target to your hand. Target one of your banished Bujin monsters, send that target to the graveyard. Okay. Bujingi Boar. Oh, I like the look of this card, honestly. 1900 defense. It's nothing to... I don't know, like that. I feel like that's pretty good, honestly. Especially for a beast. So if you control a Bujin monster, Bujin, I like saying that. It's probably totally wrong, though. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Then target one face-up attack position monster your opponent controls, change it to face-up defense position. And if you do, its defense becomes 0 until the end of the turn. That's not bad. Bujingi Centipede. That kind of looks like... That's really cool art, I gotta say. They did a great job on that. So, it's if you control a Beast Warrior type Bujin monster, which it is not a Beast Warrior type. Neither was the previous one. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one spell or trap card your opponent controls, destroy that target. You can only use the effect of Bujingi Centipede once per turn. Vampire Grace. She looks interesting. Bujin Arasuda, the Wicked Worm Beast, obviously a very classic card. Destruction Punch. Hey, there's Death Kangaroo hanging out. 8 Claws Scorpion. I remember this card. Holy crap. When this card attacks a face-down defense position monster, this card's attack becomes 2400 during damage calculation only. Huh. Sand Gambler, Majestic Mech, Senku. Foolish Revival, fine. Fine. So you might actually see this in, what are they called? Surprise present decks. That'd be funny. Actually, I'm gonna try that. Healing Wave Generator, Card of Sacrifice, Crash Bug Road, Bujingi Ophidian, Bujingi Ibis. I like these Bujins, like, honestly. Regalia the Mirror. Like, they kind of look cool. This guy looks awesome. Like, looks pretty lit. Bujingi Warg. Bujingi Pavo. Dark Dragon Ritual, obviously, for Paladin of Dark Dragon. And then that's going to end off the video, guys. So if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Leave a comment on what you think of this upcoming box. Surprisingly, like, there's no Dark World Dealings, no Kunai with Chain, no Soul Release, no anything. Like, I don't know if that's disappointing or if it's not. Because if people are going to be able to succeed in this KC Cup, and the reason they had to succeed was to purchase a box that was almost a month ago, that disappeared, that just rotated out, that's not cool. And that's really disappointing if they don't bring those cards before February, like the KC Cup. If there's another main box, though, it's getting crazy. I can't afford it all, but anyways, guys, I'm gonna go take a nap. So, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below, and have yourselves a good one. See you guys.